Hello everyone, my name is Mallory Messick. I am a current sophomore in the nursing program here at OU. I chose to pursue nursing because it has something that I've wanted to do since I was little. My grandma was actually an ER nurse down in Dayton, Ohio. And when she retired, ER and OR, she kind of went back and forth. But when she retired, she started to volunteer just because she liked being there so much. And I used to live 2 doors down from her. So when she retired, she started taking me with her to volunteer, and I would draw pictures for all the patients when I was younger. And then that's when I first realized I wanted to help people just like her. This class has shown me many important ways, important takeaways that will help me succeed in a healthcare profession. This includes what we did this past week, taking the IAT quizzes. And the two topics that I took the quizzes on were religion and weight. The results that I had did surprise me, as I try my best not to judge others on what they can't control, but much like anyone, there's still going to be some judgment around. That's what I found in my results too, which wasn't that surprising because I kind of knew. I found things that have happened in the past that I still stereotype about, especially with taking the religion quiz. For example, when it comes to terrorist attacks, I tend to think of a specific religion, which I recognize is wrong because one smaller group shouldn't have say for one smaller group shouldn't have a say for a much larger group, because with any religion there's extremists and that tend to think that their way or the highway, but then there's also people who aren't part of those groups and they just want to practice the religion that they like and that makes them happy. Another thing I realized that I judge people on with taking the quizzes, since I did take one on weight, it was weight of people. According to my results, I gravitate more towards thinner people. I try not to let judgment take over in most cases, but as with everyone, no one's perfect and everyone judges on at least one thing. I didn't really realize that I gravitated more towards thinner people, but according to the quiz, that's what I did. So I guess that was something new that I learned, and I'm gonna work on that because I want to be able to gravitate towards anyone because personality is better than anything. I think biases affect healthcare more than we think. As a healthcare worker, you're supposed to treat everyone with respect, and there is even an oath that most healthcare workers have to take once they get their degree and pass all their boards and testing and stuff. And that oath is to promise to practice medicine with integrity, humility, honest, and compassion. This oath shows that you are supposed to avoid all biases and take care of your patients with the most best option for them. Their care is over anything that the healthcare worker may think. There are some people in that field who let their opinion get in their way of their own practices. To look back at the quizzes I took, if a professional follows the Christian religion and they are taking care of an Islam patient, there might be certain requests that from the Islam patient that they want done in their healthcare plan that is different from what the healthcare worker thinks they need as a Christian. But you should respect that and give them what they want, because that will give them the best care and make them feel comfortable and respected. Another example of biases affecting in the healthcare delivery would be weight. If someone appears to be underweight, a healthcare worker might assume certain things about them, like an eating disorder or anorexia, or that they might just not be caring to take care of themselves, when that may not be the case, and it's just genetics, or that's just how their body, they have a fast metabolism. There's many different reasons for someone to appear super thin or even super big, and that's just how they are. By assuming this as a professional, they are hindering a very important relationship between them and the patient. The final question would be, am I being honest with myself? Well, I like to think that I'm being honest with myself. There are definitely certain biases there's definitely certain stereotypes and biases that I follow, and I'm not ignorant enough to think that I am perfect and don't make certain perceptions on people. I like to think that I'm becoming more self-aware of unfair biases. I like to hope that people are becoming more self-aware of unfair biases that they are making towards others and correcting themselves while they're making these biases. because as healthcare moves forward, I hope that future patients are getting the proper care and respect to match that as a healthcare and a profession to make everyone feel better, no matter what religion, race, physical appearance, and physical attributes, social status, and there are so many more factors that should not be considered in someone's healthcare plan, especially if they can't control them. And everyone's wishes should be respected as in a healthcare profession, and that'll just give everyone the most optimal care. Thank you.